Hello believers, in this video we are going to know, is this the best time to claim players from the Shards exchange in the second anniversary event, and if yes, I will be guiding you to the best players you should claim from this Shards exchange according to the budget you have. Even if you have already claimed them, make sure to watch this video fully because it will help you to be aware next time on how we can select the best players from this type of Shards exchange. Not only that bros, we will also discuss these two topics in this video. 1. 5 latest leaks, updates and investment updates in FC Mobile 2. Best players to claim from this week 1 to week 4 of the anniversary event in each position. So believers, as always in this video also we have something really interesting to discuss, and well, Mr. Believer always comes up with this type of premium content that also for free. So to get early access to premium content, you can subscribe to the channel plus turn on the notification bell icon. Now let's move to point number 1. 5 latest leaks, updates and investment updates in FC Mobile. Firstly, there is very happy news related to investment because recently I announced an investment of Ballon d'Or cards, which includes different categories such as 109 cards. In 109, it includes players like Donnarumma and Nuno Mendes, and from this, they have risen to this, and it's giving good profit till now. They will rise more till this next Thursday, and after that it will be dependent on what kind of pack EA will bring. The 110 cards like Rafinha, Kvaratskhelia, and Doué have risen too, as I announced the investment when they were with this price, and they are now like this. The 111 rating of players like Mbappe, Salah, Vinicius, and Ribery has also risen. I announced them when they were at this price, and they are now at this price. Lastly, the Week 1 and Week 2 Ballon d'Or meta players. They are still not rising that much, but still. If you have invested, then be patient and hold them. All those cards are definitely going to rise, and even if you have high OVR tradable cards, for now, no need to sell it. You can simply hold it and wait for it to rise in upcoming days. For just a reminder, you all know well that there are literally too many people who might be investing on these all cards. So that is reason, when many people have invested in same cards, there is very higher chances the supply in those players can come anytime. So be aware of panic sellers or huge supply coming. Either you can sell quite early if you think the chaos in the market comes, or I highly suggest now be patient and take risks. Just hold it for 2 to 4 weeks at least bros, because it's going to definitely take time for those players to rise. I just mean that you are definitely going to get profit in these cards, but always remember, you really can't blame any investors like you got lost due to someone, because market has always been chaotic like this Thursday. EA launched this 1500 gems pack and no one literally expected that's gonna happen bros. EA just did it, and all people were getting 2 to 10k gems from the league leaderboard rewards too, so many opened 1500 gems pack, and that simply flooded market with 9999 plus supplies, which dropped value of all the players. So anything can happen, and none of us knows the future. One thing that's upon us is do good analysis and predict it. And please don't trust anyone fully, because no one here is a genius or knows everything with 100% accuracy, as these market things are just future, and future can be anything. So be ready to face supplies in future too. The second update we have is, you might have got many 106 and 107 cards from this Ballon d'Or packs. So if you don't have a great amount of coins, just exchange those 107 and 106 who are with 14 million value in this 15 million coin exchange, and invest the same coins in good cards. Wait bros, I remember one comment yesterday done by one fan. He was asking me about Nico Williams and I was quite unaware. Nico was also there in this Ballon d'Or event. Thanks to this Imaginable Jude bro, as he was talking about that card in comment. And when I checked that card today, I just remembered his words. And his price is actually below 15 million right now, but I think this Nico is sure profitable. In upcoming days, these are all 106 to 107, and you can just exchange all those cards in this coins exchange and gamble it in this Nico Williams card. It has a 0% chance to give a loss, because it will not go below that. If it will not increase, just exchange in this 15 million coins exchange, and you can recover a little more coins than you invested. So, I am selling my left back. I got some coins. Let me exchange some of the 106 and 107 in this coins exchange so that I can invest in Nico. I don't know how much this Nico will rise until I upload this video, but when I am making this video, this card looks great, and even if it reaches 20 million coins, you can still invest on it. That is because it has potential to reach 50 millions to 100 million plus coins in future. Anyway, I have announced it in my YouTube channel community post, and I don't know if this video will come after they rise a little bit. Anyway, exchange those 106, 107 players and invest on Nico Williams. Also, I still feel like these watch-listed players are great to invest, so if you haven't invested, just do it bros. The third update or leak we have is the community voted kit, boots, and ball. These are some of the balls, boots, and kits that were designed and voted on by the community. We are getting it recently when we log into the game. We already got ball, this boot and kit, and this golden theme boot is still remaining to come, so we are getting it tomorrow most probably. The Footyverse event in FC Mobile is set to release on 23rd of October, and the live stream is also going to happen on 21st of October. There will be live on Global and Brazil version, so redeem code will be available on both Global and Brazil version most probably. That's why you can expect 2 Axe new redeem codes. In that event, the starter pack will be 107 papine. Also, many of you bros might be from India and bros. We are getting different nations packs, and soon the Indian nation pack is also coming. The 5th leak we have is related to Footyverse, and this leak was confirmed by Madridista AAFC. There are many verses going to be available in this event, and these are some different verses. This event seems like it is connected with the cosmic or universe, and in this type of spiritual, cosmic and astronomy I am too interested in bros. So personally, I am gonna just love this event, and even you can see design, it has cosmic background. And Footyverse will have max OVR as 113, and after that next event might have 115 max. I am definitely going to cover more things in upcoming videos, so make sure to stay tuned for it, bros. For now, let's move to point number 2. Best players to claim from this week 1 to week 4 of the anniversary event in each position. Firstly, you might ask the question, is this the right time to select players from the 2nd anniversary Shards exchange? I would say both yes and no, but the thing is, all the weeks have arrived in the 2nd anniversary event, so at least making a mind map on which player to claim is good. If you have enough shards, then this is the right time. If you have not enough shard, then we have 5 more days. So collect shards, and then you can claim player on the last day. For now, let's just make a mind map on which is the best player to claim from this 2nd anniversary, and in case if you have enough shards, just go for it. Now, if we go 1 by 1 player then, that's gonna take a lot of time. The best ever tool you can find to select the best players according to your shards budget in the game is this Shard Player Suggester tool. Let me simply search for a Shard Player Suggester in Google, and then you can see this Shard Player Suggester. Click on it, and you are into the tool. Now here you can see different weeks of anniversary. Since we are choosing players from all the weeks, I am not changing to other weeks. Next, you can select OVR ranging from 110 to 113, and I think it's good don't go for 110 and 111 OVR players, because there is higher chances after Footyverse event, EA might launch 115 OVR as max and 110 to 111 OVR will get outdated. So I am selecting 112 and 113 OVR players only. Now, if you scroll down, it has completely excluded 110 to 111 OVR players, bros. Next, you can even select your minimum budget. Like if you filter 1500 is your minimum budget, then it shows players with minimum 1500 shards only, but I am not applying minimum and maximum filter. Now, we have positions, so let's go 1 by 1 positions and select which is the best player to claim from these shards for you bros. Actually, all these players are from this shards exchange, but this tools filters and gives players quickly as per your requirements. And the tool is made by me, myself investing my own time, and you might know I have been working on analysis of this game for so long, so that's the reason this tool can be very powerful as someone who have root understand of this game has made it. Anyway, first we have a left winger. I have filtered it, and it's showing 3 wingers in the 113 rating and 5 in the 112 rating. The best thing in this tool is, even if a player can play an alternative position like Henry is striker, but still he can play left wing, so it even shows such players. Anyway, in the left wing, Mbappe is the fastest winger. So Mbappe wins over both Ronaldinho and Henry. If you select Henry, he is striker, and on the left wing, he will drop on rating. However, performances-wise, both Henry and Mbappe is great. I highly suggest Mbappe if you have 1500 shards, as he is insane on speed, and wingers need speed. If you have less shards, this event has 112 OVR players, and we have these 5 112 rating players. Overall, all of them I prefer Diaz on the left wing. I am not preferring Rafinha because he has 4-star right foot, and he can miss shots on the left wing. So if you need left wing, either go for Mbappe or Diaz, as Diaz is speedy, smooth, and meta. Next, let's filter the striker position. In the high budget, we have a lot of strikers, and among these all strikers, I prefer either go with Van Basten or Henry. If you have just 1250 shards, go for Van Basten. If you have 1500 shards, the must-go is Henry because he has a main position striker. If you want, you can go for Mbappe, but he is going to lose rating as striker is his alternative position. I would have suggested Isak, but I prefer Van Basten over Isak. If you need a cheap budget striker, then we have Gyökeres or Suarez, but I don't prefer Suarez. You can go for Gyökeres. Performance-wise, I didn't feel meta, but still, he will give goals for you. I mean, excellent, but not meta. Filtering right wing in the 113, we have Maradona and Eto'o. Maradona is cam and Eto'o is right winger, plus Eto'o is very speedy, active, and gives meta vibes. So I suggest Eto'o, however, he is not recently top 5, and I think 1500 shards is too high. So if you want to waste 1500 shards, I am not gonna suggest him. At a cheap price, we have a lot of options like Chae-Bum Kun and Rafinha. There is no doubt, just go for Rafinha. Rafinha is an absolute dangerous winger. Recently top 3, even though he is 112, so there is no doubt. Just go with him. However, if you don't like Rafinha, you can also go with Chae-Bum Kun. He is a great winger too. Overall, ultimate RW options are Eto'o, Chaboom Kun, and Rafinha in this event. Filtering center midfielder, in the 113, we have Vieira, Cruz. I will prefer Cruz for sure. It's the ultimate CM you can choose from this event. And in the 112, all of these three center midfielders are great. However, I prefer Socrates. Now the thing is, Socrates and Cruz price are similar, and Cruz is 1 OVR more, so you will get a great advantage with Cruz. That's the reason go for Cruz, as he will be helping you to sustain the team for a long time. Next we have CDM, and in the CDM we have Rodri and Gilberto Silva. Both are great CDM, but Rodri always has become a meta CDM, so go with him, and he is cheap in price too. Talking about a bit of a cheap budget, we have Petite, and if you don't have 1k shards, you can go with Petit too, as he is a great CDM. Next we have Cam, and in the Cam, this time I really don't see much great Cam. With the price, I don't suggest any of these players as they are too costly and in the cheap price. Musiala is decent, not meta, but gives decent performance. I am filtering both right and left midfielders at once. In the left and right midfielder, we have only one original position player who is Pyres, and he is worth it as per price. If you need performance, this Chaboom Kun is also great at right midfielder. I suggest wait for better midfielder. Either go for this Nedved. He is crazy insane in performance. Now we have GK, and in the GK, we have definitely a great GK in this event who are Courtois, Alisson, Donnarumma, and Savic. Over those four, I want to cancel Alisson. If you need a cheap beast, just go for Savic, but the problem with Savic is he is bad on VSA, and the same thing with Donnarumma. He needs buff, plus Donnarumma is too costly. Talking about Courtois, he is 1 in 13, just 1250 in price, and has insane performances in both H2H VSA and manager modes. So the ultimate option is Cordios, plus he is top 1 GK. If you need cheap, Savic is a great option, but VSA is his weakness in my opinion. Next bros, we have a center back position, and in the center back we have a lot of options. If you need top 1 meta CM with high shards price, Lucio is an option, and if you need cheap options then, Stam, Van de Ven, or Saliba is the best option. I suggest Stam over 3 of them because he just costs 200 more shards, and he is 113 plus. Stam performance is very good as per test I have performed. However, at the end it's on you. All of those 3 are great cards. Talking about Puyol, if you have just 650 shards, he can be a great option, and he also performs great. Next, we have fullbacks, and I will filter both left back and right back. In the right back, getting Thuram on 1250 shards is the best thing. Just go for him as he can even play on CB, and he is always top 1 to top 3 right back in game when his card comes, and the only card that can replace Thuram is when his another version comes. In the cheap right back, we have Arnold and Frimpong, but Frimpong is the fastest right back, so if you need a cheap RB, he is an option. Talking about left back, Cole is great left back, not top 1. He is top 3 to top 6, but still meta and cost is also less so. He is an option. And talking about the cheap left backs, we have Theo Hernandez, who is top 1 to top 3 left back in the game. I prefer Theo over Cole. But it's your choice, bros. If you need 113, go for Cole. If you want to say your friends, you have Meta LB. Hernandez gives a premium vibe. So yeah, bros. I hope this tool has greatly helped you bros on deciding which is the best player to select from the Shards Exchange. Anyway, believers bros, that's all for this video. I will meet you bros with the next one. Till then, your lovely host Mr. Believer signs out.